Hello everybody, this is Evelyn and today I'll be talking about eyeshadow primers and bases. So I'm going to start by talking about eyeshadow primers, and I currently own two Too Faced Eyeshadow Insurance and Urban Decay Primer Potion. Now this is the mini one that I got from a palette that I bought. I do also own the original full size. Now with the Urban Decay Primer Potion, they have changed the applicator. I'm not sure if they changed the formula, but I personally do not like this to use it myself. I do use it on clients. I use the Too Faced Eyeshadow Insurance on myself and clients. It depends on the person. The reason why I prefer the Too Faced Eyeshadow Insurance myself is because I have sometimes dry lids, and I think this the Too Faced one does work better for dry lids, and the Urban Decay for oily lids, from my experience, is when I would use the Urban Decay one, I was not able to blend the eyeshadows very well. This is just my personal opinion about it. Some people like it. The squeeze tube from Urban Decay that they have now is $19 for the squeeze tube. The original genie bottle that they have with the new applicator is $18, and the Urban Decay does have a sale for the original for $9. So if I was to buy the Urban Decay, it would be in the squeeze tube. The reason is for sanitary reasons, especially if you are a professional, or if you do makeup on other people. You can just put this in the back of your hands or on a palette, and it's just easier and more sanitary. Also because when you run out, you can always roll it up like like a toothpaste tube, and you can cut it and scrape out, and you get more for your money. Now the Too Faced one is $18 for this one, and so it's the same amount of money for the Urban Decay original packaging. I'm not sure if the formula is different, but I know that the applicator, it's in the original full-size bottle, is curved, so it's easier to scrape out what's in there. Now this is probably going to be a two-part video because I want to go through everything. Now the Too Faced Eyeshadow Insurance comes in 3 colors. I have the original, which is just a matte color, and it's you just use very little, and it blends perfectly in the hand. They also have some shimmer ones, and the same thing with the Urban Decay one. I have the original, so can't see anything. Now in color wise, again, the Too Faced one, there are 3 colors. In the Urban Decay is 4 colors in the new tube, and 3 colors for the what's it called, the original packaging. So this of course goes on before your eyeshadows, and they definitely help with lasting, having your eyeshadows last all day, and it really does what it says. With the Urban Decay one, it did do that. The only problem I had was blending, and again, from my personal experience, the Too Faced would be more for I would say dry lids, and oily lids I would recommend the Urban Decay one. So anything else that you want to know, just leave a comment on the comment section if you want a more formal review on them or anything like that. Now on to eyeshadow bases. Now eyeshadow bases are usually come in cream form. So I have a couple here. Well, I have a lot of them. So they come in all different price ranges, and most likely the primers also come, you know, in different companies, and they're different prices. I do recommend that you definitely do your research on them before you buy them, especially if they're from I don't know, any other companies that have them currently, because, you know, I already have these, but so any drugstore primers or anything like that, or any other brands, I do recommend that you do plenty of research before you buy them, so that you know what you're getting into. I saw many reviews and you know, Googled and everything, and then I bought them. And so definitely do your research before buying anything. Make sure you check all reviews and everything like that, and either going on the websites and checking the reviews on YouTube. That's what I think you should do. That's what I did before purchasing anything. So eyeshadow bases, they usually come in cream form. I have MAC, which is of course expensive. MAC are $17.50 for 6 colors. They used to have more. I think they have more in the pro store. I'm not a pro. Haven't bought anything else except for these. And this is in Luna, Fat Black, and Hush. So Luna is a white shimmery. It's just, you know, I think it's like a white shimmer or silver. And Hush is kind of like a beige with gold, which is very pretty for natural looks that you want a little bit of shimmer. And Fat Black is kind of like a burgundy, like a black brown with like burgundy shimmer. It's very pretty. It depends on what you want. I would say if you want to do maybe a smoky eye but want a little bit of a shimmer to it, you probably want to use that. So they, again, they're cream. So this is Fat Black. This is Hush Frost. This is Luna. And this is Hush. You probably cannot see that. So that is MAC. And then the cheapest one that I have found are these e.l.f. ones. Now the e.l.f. are $1. And they have 9 duos. So I have 2 colors each. And from what I can see, I think they are all shimmery as well. So this one is in Berry Mix. And this one is in Mocha Swirl. So it's kind of like a taupe color with a golden brown color. This one is like a burgundy with kind of like a pink mauve color. So it's the same thing. So this is the Berry Mix. And that. And that's very dark. Okay. And that one is the Mocha Swirl. I do recommend that you put very, very little just on the lid and then blend it upwards into the crease, and make sure you blend. You can't use too much because, especially if you have hooded lids like I do, it will crease really, really badly. And now when I first started buying the bases, I used to just pack it on and just, you know, go crazy with it, and then we'll get really mad because I'm like, okay. So my camera died. So if you use too much, it will crease. And if you do use the cream bases, I do recommend that you do put on a primer beforehand, because since it's a cream, it's most likely, you know, is going to rub off. It might not last long. It may crease without it, but if you do use too much, it will crease. No matter how much primer you put on, the more cream you put on, as in the bases, the more it's going to crease. Now, if you have more prominent lids is not like hooded lids, you may be able to pack on a little bit more, not too much, of course. That's, you know, your preference, but I would say little goes a long way. Now, some of them will not show up that much. Like right now, I just put this one, and you can't really see it. It's more, I would say, the shimmer and some eyeshadows that don't have much pigmentation. The bases will definitely help on most eyeshadows. Now, I'm not saying, you know, you can buy a really, really cheap eyeshadow and just put on a base and it's going to work. Not every, it will not work for all eyeshadows. So you have to be careful on, you know, what eyeshadow you buy or use. So these, I would recommend either one when it comes to these. But if you're on a budget, I would definitely say the e.l.f. ones, because, you know, they're only $1 each. They have elf.com. I bought it in my shopping area, which is downtown, because I live in Jersey, and they have it in most places, I would think. MAC, I did buy, I think these two I bought on eBay, and then this one I bought at the store in the mall. So whichever one you prefer and what you can afford.